Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to September. And of course, we're here on Blender Stuff. This is, I've been away for 2 weeks. I told you guys we'd be officially starting on September, or the first Wednesday of September for Blender Stuff. And this is the first Wednesday of September. So, here we are. Okay, as you know, usually I don't have notes. So, I'm going to try to remember all the stuff I wanted to get to from the Discord and from messaging and Facebook and all that stuff. Again, one of the main underlining things is the people that are into the porn. There's some things I want to cover. Apparently, it's the same questions over and over, and I don't know if you guys aren't picking it up or whatever, but it's not just porn. I mean, it didn't matter. Filmmaking. If you want to do special effects in films, or if you want to create 3D art, it doesn't matter. Everything all boils down to creativity. If you're having a problem still, especially if you're in my group, the porn group specifically, or the people I'm talking to, if I have to go over the same topic with you more than twice, take it from my opinion, you probably should not be doing this. You need to be getting into cooking or running, or you need to get into a new profession. Because, look, at some point, you got to do you. There's no more answering questions on Discord. There's no more asking for help on comments on YouTube videos. There's no more, help me, I don't know what I'm doing. Doing anything with 3D or anything, even cooking, speaking of which, is going to take creativity. That's why you chose. If you're in 3D, or if you're an artist or a painter, or if you're a do-it-yourselfer or construction worker, you build stuff, you're a metal shop type person, or a wood shop type person, or a leather, type person, whatever. If you're in the arts, forget about programs and tools, bench saws and, Blender and that, forget about all of that. If you suck at creativity, in other words, if you can't be creative and come up with things on your own, and how to solve problems, because to come up with them, for one, they're going to have to be new. Which, if they're new, that means you're going to have problems, because you're going to have to figure and fix things that have never come up before, because you're creating something new. So, if that is not your repertoire, then you need to choose a different profession. That's all there is to it, plain and simple. Forget the construction or 3D artist or cooking, a chef or music, or whatever, any of the creative arts, forget it. You need to work at a fast food place or work as a cook. You can't be a chef, but you can follow orders and follow a menu and a recipe. So you could be a line cook, and you need to step down a little bit because you're aiming too high. And that's not an insult or anything. It's just something you can't do. Not everybody in the world is creative. And the people that aren't creative know that. It's not an insult to them. You tell them, and have you ever thought about being an artist? And they'll tell you, oh, no, I can't be an artist. I'm not creative. I wouldn't even know where to start. That's what that's one of the things I need to get out of the way. This is another thing. On the porn forums and the 3D porn, well, at least the ones I hang out on, everyone talks about Blender Guru's donut tutorial, and that is so annoying to me. I've been in 3D a long time, like I said, with Blender since version 2.46. Yes, I know of the tutorial. I've seen it right here in my feeds. I've seen it many times. Not once have I clicked on it. Never in my life has a video even started on my computer. Because for one, I consider myself a little more knowledgeable. Even when I first got into 3D, I was like, no, I'm not going to watch some dumbass fucking Blender, donut tutorial. And yes, all you guys that praise it can praise it. That's fine. It's just not me. It's not how I learn things very quickly. So that means I got, and there's a little bit of ego-ness here, but that means I got a little common sense. I can watch someone else that's doing a little more upper beginner or lower intermediate tutorial on Blender on something, and I can pick it up pretty quick. And so I've never even thought about, never even entered my mind to watch that tutorial. I'm like, that's not me. I am not the type of person that would be, I'd be bored. I'd be bored before I got to through the first minute of it. Again, that's just me. Everybody has to do them. And the same with learning. Should I do DAZ in Blender, or do I need to do ZBrush in Blender, or maybe I just need to do ZBrush in Maya, or Wings 3D, do you, whatever program you like, whatever I do in Blender or whatever else someone does in Cinema 4D or Maya or anything, if you're using a different program, you can do it in that program too. Don't think that, oh my God, this guy's making a guitar in Cinema 3D. I can't do that because I'm using Blender. Now, that is, think about it for a minute. That's a stupid-ass question. It's a 3D guitar. I could take Wings 3D and make the 3D guitar. Again, I keep saying this over and over to everybody. Don't get hooked on the software or the add-ons or plugins or anything like that. It's the same with the music people, that want to create music and they think they need Ableton. It's not the software. If your 3D sucks or your music sucks, look at yourself before going anything further. Because when you open up Blender 3D or you open up Adobe or Fusion 360 or whatever you do, when you open up a program, that program will sit there all day and just stare at you. You're not going to see anything magically start building itself. The mouse isn't going to start running around the screen by itself, clicking on buttons and doing things. You have to do that. The program does nothing. The program doesn't know how to make a guitar. It doesn't know how to make a cube. Until you click on the button that says Add Cube. Then it says, oh, I can do that. But if you open the program and just let it sit there, it's just going to sit there and stare right back at you. So how can anything be the programmer's fault? If you double click on the program and it opens, it's done its job. Its job ends right there. It's opened and it's waiting for your input. That's it. That's what it's supposed to do. From there on, you are the boss. You're the one that moves the sliders, clicks the buttons, and does things, and gets it creating something. The minute you stop, it stops. This whole thing about blaming your program or blaming your GPU or what, there's plenty of people, especially mainly hobbyists, that are fine and dandy and have as much fun as shit making their stuff and just rendering it on an old regular Walmart laptop with no GPU, just using the regular integrated graphics and the CPU that's in it, and do just fine. Now, if you want to make money at it, and you want to do stuff for clients, and stuff like that, that's a different, your renders and everything's going to have to be much better than that. But then again, that's not all on the GPU either. You don't need a 3090. Yes, for clearer pictures and stuff. But what if your composition sucks? If you want to sell a 3D art piece, and you know absolutely nothing about composition, depth of field, or any of all that other stuff, and you just throw shit together because it's 3D and it's in an image, and you think, there's my 3D. I made a 3D image, so I'm a 3D artist. That's not how it works. I know this is why I did this, because I know the majority of the people that don't fuck. Because look up here, I've been gone 2 weeks, not one video, and in the past 2 days I still got 138 views, and 2 views in the past hour, and every hour after this will be anywhere from 1 to 10 views up there for the next hour and hour, because I'm up to 524 hours there. So yeah, this is my views have dropped a little, being gone for 2 weeks, but not a lot. Normally they hover around 175 to 225 every 48 hours. So they've dropped, about 100 or so. But still, That's why I did this talking, because I wanted to let all the people that start the video and skip right ahead right away to go ahead and do that, because I'm here teaching for one, and oddly enough, the people that do watch this, which are about anywhere from 8 to 12% of the people that watch these videos, like the explaining and the talking. They've already seen a lot more than you guys have. You're here on YouTube. They're in a membership, so they've actually been going through stuff in Dash 3D and Blender and going back and forth and all of them in their membership. But all you people here on YouTube, you're free right now. I do things as I see I need to do them on YouTube here. You can see right here, and like I said, I got 12 channels, so that's why you see you see Daz here, but you also see some comedy and some guitar and music and Da Vinci, because I got a film channel also. So everything up here is related to me cooking, because I got a cooking channel. So yeah, everything you see suggested here to me, just like on your feed. There's Daz and Blender again, right there, and Aerosmith, because I listen to music, because I got a music channel too. But let me see, what else were we going to cover? We covered that topic already. Oh yeah, the porn. Another thing that comes up is what to model. For some reason, you guys think that it's 3D porn, so and this is another thing that keeps asked over and over, that you get stuck on your character, and you're normally a girl and everything, and I can't do sex scenes, and I can't do this, and how do you do that and that, and there, if you're getting into this, especially if you're building developing an adult novel, which is what the people that are in the membership for the porn, that's what you're learning to do. It's a beginner adult novel course. You're a long ways from even touching a girl right now, because you don't even have a story outline. Forget a script. You don't even have a story yet. When you get to you want to jump into Blender and get to model. What are you going to model? Yeah, you can model a table or a couch, but how do you know that's going to fit into your story? You don't even know if you're going to have a living room in your story yet. So it's like, what the hell are you doing? You're modeling stuff that you're assuming is going to be in your story, but you haven't even written it yet. So you don't know if it's going to be in your story or not. So first thing you got to do is spend hours and hours and hours, if you're new, on how to write a story, a compelling story. Because, this isn't porn like on Pornhub. It's an adult novel. A novel, underline the word, or put it in parentheses. It means it's got a storyline. Regular old, off-the-hip porn is just sex. It's got no storyline at all to it. So if you're trying to make it an adult novel and you don't have a storyline, you're not going nowhere. You're not going to get no Patreon supporters, which means you're not going to make no money. So hopefully you're doing it as a hobby, because that's about as far as it's going to get. What do you need? Well, like I said, first you got to have a story so you know what you need. What settings are, do I even need a room? Maybe this whole thing is done in space. This is what mine is, my novel that I'm making, and that I'm going along with. Oh, I could bring that up. For those of you that want to actually follow nothing but the porn and the adult novel putting together, a little more in depth than what here on Blender, you can go to my other channel, which you can find on the shelf on my main YouTube page here, Blender Stuff. You can go down and you can see the channels of all my other channels that I have. Look for Warped Media or Warped Gaming, not media, but Warped Gaming, and that's where my adult novel is being made. Not the membership, mind you, but that's where videos on adult novels and using Blender and Daz together and stuff are going to be put up there. There's nothing there now, but that's, like I said, it'll be coming this month, and that's when that's when that's going to start up, and we're going to get going with that, just like we are here in Blender. But like I said, that's a new channel with no video yet. So if you want to watch it grow as well as Daz did, as Blender Stiff did here with these numbers and how I do it, I'll be going over all of that on that channel as it grows. We'll be analyzing statistics and stuff for the people that are interested on my YouTube channel, that are interested in learning how to build a channel. They'll be coming over there, not for the porn video and stuff and everything, but they'll be coming over there to watch the growth of the channel and how I do it, how I promote it, and the areas that I do. Because right here, for promoting, this is a post that I did. This is F95 zone. You can go all the way down here at the bottom. If it stays there. It says F95 Zone is a full adult community where you can find tons of great adult games and comics, make new friends, and participate. And the majority of people here are developers. You see right here is the development part. This is all development. And don't look at cracking, because it's not what you think as far as software goes or anything. It's something entirely different. But asset releases, asset requests, completed assets, restricted assets. Again, for those of people that want to make money in Blender, you can join some forum like this, and you could go into asset requests and see what people are wanting to be modeled for their game, because they know what they need, because they have a script and a story. So, but right, and programming development, right here, recruiting services, again, for you want to look at, you can put add there and everything. And translator, that's people that want, again, to be hired. You can hire translators to translate your game into other languages. Yeah, that's all this is here. But what do I use this for? As a new developer, for marketing. Look at this. And you guys, you people that aren't curious about porn, or if there's any money in it, look at the membership right here. 5,178,927 members are registered on this forum. How many are online, you might ask? Right here. 17,133 members are online right now. 14,130 of them are members. 3,003 of them are guests. And that's right now. In an hour or two, when it gets around 7 or 8, this number will probably go up into the 20s. And this is daily, mind you, daily. So you want exposure. You're putting together your first novel, and you think it's really good. It's got a good storyline. It's got good renders, high quality renders, and everything. And you got the first chapter done or something like that. You want to start promoting it, and you know how to promote. Also, again, you have to be on this channel or on this forum, because talk about exposure, and that's all it is. Look at these tags right here. RenPy and VN. That's exactly what an adult novel is. A visual novel, and the engine for them is usually RenPy, which is a Python engine specifically for novels. But there's also Unity. Here's a Unity. There's also DAZ. Where's DAZ? Well, RPGM. Well, there's also DAZ here. DAZ tags. There's Unity. There's Blender. But Blender doesn't come up a lot. Maya, and then won't come up hardly at all, because that's just not what people use for this. Yeah, this is the and by the way, right here, I'm Warped Gaming. That's what I am. Anything having to do with my adult novel is tied to my Warped Gaming channel, which is my adult novel channel, and so that's what I'll always be on that. It's like I'm Blender Sith on Blender, and other things on my other channel. That's branding, by the way. I have a Patreon set up. I have a Patreon set up for Blender. I have one for here, and all my other channels. I have a Twitter set up for all that. I have an Instagram set up for each channel and each name, and everything. You got to brand yourself before you get started, because you gotta get all your social media branding done and everything. Then you can start building it, and then start building your YouTube and sharing videos on all your social media channels, and that's how you get traffic and blah 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 blah. You get the point. Yeah, this is part of my marketing right here. So, and right here is a list of all the ones that can, obviously they can't list all 17,000 here, but this is the ones that are listed up here. Admins will be in here, with priority, and all the top posters. Where's Warp Gaming right there? I'm not a top poster, but for someone that only been on here for a short while, like I have, I'm pretty active. But so we got that taken care of. 3D. Like I said, you're going to have to do a lot of modeling, because one of the biggest time-consuming things in your novel is going to be your modeling and composition and rendering, especially your rendering. If you're going to, a novel easily can go into the thousands of images, because these novels usually go into the 10 plus hours of reading, mind you. Reading, that's it. But each scene has a background to it. That's usually a 3D rendered image. Everything in it is 3D. It's made in 3D, rendered in 3D and everything, and you have thousands of them. So if you want to model every single thing, every room, every counter, every bottle, every dish soap, every bar of soap, if you want to model, then you're looking at a tremendous amount of time model. But you can save time. Here's free3d.com, and I was here last night, and I downloaded some of these because I'm doing this for my new people. There's a lot of models here that aren't that great, and you can go to TurboSquid also. TurboSquid's got free models. All the big channels have got a short list of free models they offer, but you can collect them from all over. Even Envato has free models, one free model every month. Daz 3D has free models every week. You can collect a lot of these, and even though they're not perfect, like look at this scooter right here, it's free. Pugat 103 scooter, and it's a blend file. It could be improved, but that's what you can do. You can improve it. If you're a better modeler than this and everything, this is a base. It's there already. So even this way, let's get this to pop up. See, that has saved you a lot of time already. It might take some tweaking, which you're fully capable of doing, and everything. And it's already in a blend file. It's not FBX or anything. So you're ready to go to download that and tweak it, add something, whatever you want to add to it or whatever to fit your story or fit your need or and same with it. Look at this material, just balls over here. Look at the material and the lighting in this. You can download that. It's a blend file also. You can use that. Then there's guns here. They probably need more work. That's not worth $14, but okay. But you just go through here. Free. There's frees here. What is that? That's a scene. Okay. That's not good quality, but that's good enough to be in a visual novel. So, like I said, in a visual novel, you're not looking for photorealistic. You're not looking, you're just looking to show a scene, to get the point across, and people know that in porn. That's all. $6, which that's not bad, but let's see. Oh, okay, it's an HDRI. Looks like. It's a FBX and blend file. Lights that are, okay, $10 for lights. That's probably not worth it either. Maybe. Yeah, time, well, for me, it's now, $10, but, to you people, it's probably a good investment to spend $10 to get that. This, again, save you the modeling of that, the time spent to model all of those, because you're getting all of them for $10. Not one. And just think of the time that would take you to model all of them and texture all of them. I don't know if textures come with it. I have to click on it and read it, but even so, the modeling involved in that might be more than an hour. And I'm sure you guys want more than $10 an hour, so that would be worth it. And like I said, I'm on page 30. Let's go back to page 1. Like I said, I was watching this last night for this video, and I ended up downloading some stuff. See, cars, whole cars, right there. A Bugatti Chiron. I downloaded this, I believe. But yeah, for an adult, see, you need a chick. I can't move my mouse because picture will go away. But you need this for a scene. And one of your girls, in a bikini or something, standing by, the door, posing, in a sexy pose, or on the hood, or something like that. You need that, for a scene. Right here, a perfect example. No need to spend the time to to model it and everything. Like I said, we're not looking for perfection here. This isn't for a client or anything. And this is of good enough quality to suit your novel scene. Stick it in your scene. Put a girl, on the hood, or like I said, wherever you want to pose her, and whatever background, and take the render and put it in your novel. That's what this is all about. And these are free. Here's another car, actually. The reason I say car, because vehicles are used a lot in novels in the background. And they're either in the background or sitting in a parking lot or something. And, there's normal vehicles here. Like, here's a police car for $9. No, I wouldn't. But, again, down to the money thing. $6 for that. Okay. There's a PS4 in there. There's an Xbox One, a TV, and a home theater, a big screen. So, there's a lot of stuff included in that. And it comes in Max, Blend, OBJ, DAE, and 3DS. So, for $6, why not? I might even get it myself. Who knows? But, yeah. And, that's what I did. I got to page 30 last night. Going through, there you go. Going through all these, here we are again. I got this car too. AC Cobra 269. Why? I don't know. I just got it. That's all. Like I said, I got a mega storage account right here. A 2 terabyte mega storage that I pay for. This holds everything on my X plane. I got VMs here, which are virtual machines. I got Kali Linux and Ubuntu and Windows and all kinds of other VMs in there that I use my security research and all that inside VMware. But where was that? Where were we at? Oh, here it is. Now all those models that I downloaded, from here last night, and others, I've also got, because I do videos also. Since you guys are here, hopefully you're enjoying the content and my rambling. Motion array. But here I am on Motion Array, and I've also got an account here for all of this stuff, and I got an Envato account. Hi, Lonnie. Well, they're sending me a message, but what do I look at? Motion graphics. If the damn menu would stay. But yeah, and this is what I use. I got a filmmaking channel, and I'm in an online filmmaking course. One of the top 2 courses there is available online. This is one that I have. I also have VFX or Action FX an account also. So this is where I get all my video content from my stories and videos that I do on my other channels and stuff like that, and music. Like I said, audio, royalty-free music, and sound effects. But you know, list of corporate, rock, electric, piano, all everything, and I can download samples. I can download music in here, and for my music channel, I can put these into a sampler or splicer and splice them up and everything, and put together my own beats and all that stuff and everything. But again, all that stuff goes into Mega here because this is my storage for everything that I do. But so I guess we did that, and like I said, the whole idea is you want to cut down on your modeling as much as you can. Now your characters you're probably going to have to model because you want, your girls are going to be the main draw to pull people into your novel. So they're going to have to, your characters are going to have to look unique, never seen before, and they're going to have to have a mystery about them. Make people wonder. Oh wow, what's she like? Or what's the deal with that chick? I mean, and everything, and make people once they start reading your novel and everything, you want them to get into it. Once they start learning about the character and everything, it might follow their life. This person's just like mine. I was raised by a single mom too, and this and that, and and that's what you want to draw people in. That's the whole point of a visual novel. Like I said, the story. Yes, there's sex in it, at the right parts, but most of the time it's character and story driven, and that's what's going to get you earning money with a visual novel. Now, like I said, there's great visual novels that don't earn money, and there's shitty visual novels that earn a lot. Why? Who knows? No one knows. Just the way the way it works out. That's when you put things online, you don't. Once it's online, you don't control it no more. The people control it. A lot of people, with right here, the way my channel, you wouldn't believe how many people say that my videos suck because all I do is talk. But I don't know. For as new a channel as I got, these numbers here don't look so much like sucking for me. I mean, give myself another, couple of years, or more and everything, and no telling, for one, how many videos that I'll have on my channel right now. Is it on this one or is it on, let's see, total video count? It's not on there. I think I got 38 or 35 or something. In the upper 30s or something. But, in a couple of years, I might have over 100 or 150 or who knows. But, yeah, I mean, it's not too, and 524 hours, of view time right now. That's not too bad for a YouTube channel. But, what else do I feel like covering? Like I said, next Wednesday, will be the official kickoff. Again, I don't know what we'll do. We might do some HardOps, some Fluent. We were supposed to do some Fluent, but the Fluent people aren't. For one, they're not subscribing, and the ones that are subscribed aren't really watching the videos. So I don't know why they subscribed in the first place, but. A few of them are, but those that are watching, you know who you are. But I won't call out any names. But, the stats tell me this, YouTube knows, if I click on this guy's video right here, YouTube knows that I watched that video because I'm logged in. Right here, Blender Sith. And it knows that I clicked on his channel. And once I go there, YouTube's going to know if I'm a subscriber or not. And, all that stuff. So, for those of you people that don't have a channel, welcome to 2022, when there is no privacy. You have a phone, everybody in the world knows about you. your bank, bill collectors, everybody. So again, here a Blender apartment. Speaking of apartments, who did this? Pop Nerd, okay. Let's see here. Let's get a little preview. 5-minute. Probably a sped up tutorial. Oh, he's going to make a short scene of the apartment. Okay. Something flying around right there, so it's kind of like sci-fi. Oh, it changed. Like a drone or something of some kind. But, yeah. So, with that, I think we've covered it all. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much the past couple of weeks. But, well, if you did, put a comment. Again, no one's commenting either. So, you guys have a fun holiday, and all that stuff. Like I said, it's going to be quite light for the rest of the year. All the holidays are coming up. Family got kids going back to school. Families have got a lot going on. With today's a holiday, or yesterday was a holiday, and Thanksgiving's coming up. Halloween's coming up. Christmas, coming up. So got a lot of stuff going on. So a lot of people I know that are in my group, my Blender group, and my porn group, and are going to be doing stuff. So a lot of them aren't going to be on the computer much for a little while. So there might be a couple weeks where we miss a video or something, but don't worry. I got 12 channels, so if I have to miss a video here, right now I'm missing a video for one of my other channels to do this one. So that's the way it goes. But anyway, with that, for the third time or so, we'll see you guys next week.